One of the most prominent use cases for SIA is the collaboration and integration with sales teams and helping sales teams coming up with new ideas to differentiate, innovate, and design new stories when pitching prospective customers. Thus, we many times connect to email, internal email, to mine it for knowledge and information as a source of data, as well to CRM as a source of data, and actually provide SIA and SIA's insights within an email client or a CRM platform. In this case, we're showing you an example of SIA integration into Sugar CRM, one of the leading CRM platforms, and we have connected email as a source. So when I open up the search bar on top here, and let's say I want to look up an opportunity, so a deal that we're working, I simply type that company name, or it could be a person or something else in here. And you see that Sia with her purple hair is responding, and she found Enron Corporation, and you see it's an entity-type organization. So when I click on this, you will see that right within the Sugar CRM here on the right side, I have Sia opening up with 4 different tabs. The first tab being Inside, where you get at the very top the same natural language insight on the entity Enron Corp based on the data sources, in this case, the email of this organization that's connected. You also get related entities, related concepts, and some key experts that have been extracted through this data. We now can move through these different tabs, where here within statistics, you will get a snapshot and a link to our dashboard with all the metrics behind this analysis, and you can play around with this simply by selecting various parameters here and filters, or you can actually go to the visualization dashboard, where then the user has the option to add any kind of chart, any kind of visualization, any kind of filter to truly understand what drives the insight that was presented by SIA. We can then move on to related terms. So we were searching for Enron, our opportunity, but we'd like to understand what other entities, other companies, other products, other people, and what other concepts, so topics and categories are related to Enron. And you see this is updating in real time as we're going through, in this case, 500,000 emails, which is the data set we're looking at. And you see the percentage of how related these different items are to this Enron entity. And you see the little red dot at the very beginning of this calculation. So these scores are going to increase. But still being on the Enron Corporation, we now want to know where the information came from. So we can go in this last tab called Feedback, which will actually load the different emails that had mentioned Enron. So now I have directly insights into the source of data. More interestingly, I can prompt the user for feedback and in consequence start training the algorithm. So the user here can very easily, very quickly say, yes, this was correct, or it was not correct, or can go as far as saying, I want the full data, in which case we get the entire email with all the entities and all the concepts extracted from it. And now simply by clicking on any of them, we again have the option of saying yes or no. And in the case of no, so Sia didn't perform as expected and she needs to learn and improve, go back to school, we now can tell her what she did correctly, what she didn't do correctly, and help her classify and categorize the information more appropriately.